Okay, everybody relax for a minute. Let's solve this together. Open your book and write this question. Does x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 have x plus 1 as a factor? Which means in this expression, in this whole expression, do we have x plus 1? This factor is present inside this equation or not? So before solving this equation, now tell me, what does factor mean? Come on, say it, guys. What does factor mean? A factor means which divides completely. So repeat it with me. A factor means it divides completely, where the remainder is 0. Where there is no remainder or the remainder is 0, then it is called factor. So write it down. Write it down. It is very important and keep it in your mind. Now think with me, if x plus 1 is a factor, that means when we divide this polynomial, the polynomial x cube plus x square plus x plus 1, if we divide this polynomial by x plus 1 factor, the remainder must be 0, correct? But instead of doing long division, we use a shortcut. What shortcut we are using? Factor theorem. So here where the factor theorem comes to the picture. But don't worry by hearing the name. It is damn easy. I will explain you very clearly. Now look carefully at factor x plus 1. Let me ask you something. When does x plus 1 become 0? When it becomes 0 only, then this is called as factor, right? So solve it. X plus 1 is equal to 0. So what is x? If you send plus 1 towards your right hand side, then it becomes minus 1. So x is equal to minus 1. Good. So minus 1 is the special number. If I put minus 1 into this polynomial expression, x cube plus x square plus x plus 1, and the answer becomes 0, then that means x plus 1 is really a factor. Repeat with me. If I put polynomial of minus 1 in place of x, I am putting minus 1, which is equal to 0. This polynomial becomes 0, then x plus 1 is a factor. Write this down, very important. Now let's solve this expression slowly. P of x is equal to x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Now we know the value of x. By solving this factor x plus 1, we got the value of x is equal to minus 1. So in the place of x, we have to put minus 1. So P of minus 1 means replace every x with minus 1. P of x, in the place of x, I am replacing minus 1. So P of minus 1 is equal to x cube. In the place of x cube, I am putting minus 1 cube plus minus 1 square plus minus 1 plus 1. Okay, now don't rush. So minus 1 to the power cube. Think carefully. Minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 multiplied by minus 1. So negative into negative, which is positive. So positive into negative, it becomes negative. So what is that? It's negative. So this becomes minus 1. Write that. Next, x square. X square is minus 1 square. So negative into negative, which is minus 1 into minus 1, positive, which is plus. So that becomes plus 1. And x is minus 1. So now add slowly all the equation. Minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. So don't rush. Minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. Now 0 minus 1 is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So what we get? 0. We got 0. That means when x is equal to minus 1, this polynomial becomes 0. This polynomial expression x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 becomes 0. And minus 1 is the number that makes x plus 1 0. So both become 0 at the same time. That means x plus 1 divides it perfectly. So what is our final answer? X plus 1 is a factor. By this we understood the polynomial expression x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0, and the factor x plus 1 is also a 0. So by this we can tell that x plus 1 factor is present inside this polynomial expression. Hope you understood this clearly. Let me show you something interesting. Okay, in this polynomial expression x cube plus x square plus x plus 1, we have a factor x plus 1. So how do we know that the x plus 1 is present inside this factor. Already we found out all this expression is equal to 0. But in order to verify, we have one more method. So group like this, x cube plus x square is one group and x plus 1 is other group. Now let's focus on the first bracket. Inside the first bracket, we have x cube plus x square, right? So what is common in both the terms? Both have x square. How? So x cube is equal to x square multiplied by x. And x square is equal to x square multiplied by 1. So now this is the important point. Now we take x square common. So when we take x square common, how do we write? Therefore, x cube plus x square is equal to x square. I am taking x square common. So I am keeping x square outside the bracket. So x square, open the bracket, x plus 1, close the bracket. So we get x square, open the bracket, x plus 1. So x square, x plus 1. Now let's solve the second group. In this group, we have x plus 1. So I am writing x plus 1 as 1 multiplied by x plus 1. Why? Because anything we can multiply with 1, it becomes the same number itself. So if we multiply 2 with 1, it becomes 2. 2 is multiplied by 1 is equal to 2, right? In the same way, here I am multiplying with 1. So 1 into anything, the same number itself. So 1 into x plus 1 is equal to x plus 1 only. So there won't be change in the expression. So I am multiplying it with 1. And how we will write it here? Now the expression becomes x square x plus 1 plus 1 x plus 1. Now we got the whole expression. So we have x plus 1 in this polynomial expression. Now in the both the terms we have x plus 1. So take x plus 1 as common. We will keep common outside the bracket. We will write x plus 1 multiplied by x square plus 1. By taking x plus 1 outside, then the equation becomes x plus 1 multiplied by x square plus 1. See, we got x plus 1 in this expression. So it was hiding inside this polynomial expression. So simple, right? So this is just to prove we have x plus 1 a factor inside this polynomial expression x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. So you need not to show this in your exam. If you show this also, it is fine. You'll get a high marks. But that's okay. You can solve the expression and you can prove it directly. So alright everyone, that's it for today. I hope this question feels much clearer now. Don't worry if it didn't feel easy the first time. That's normal. Just go back, watch the steps once more and try it yourself with your notebook. Remember, we are not just solving for marks. We are trying to understand the logic. If you explain this method to yourself without looking at the book, then you have really understood it. So pause the video now, try one more questions on your own and then come back and check. In the next video, we will continue with more questions from this exercise and make this concept even stronger. This is Learn from Zero and we will keep building everything step by step. See you in the next class. Bye.